So maybe last question for you. I mean, you've moved at, I think, breathtaking speed. I know these things always, sometimes as entrepreneurs, they take longer than we hope. They take a long time. But I feel like you guys have executed really well at a really great pace and continue to, very high level. What are the major advancements in the next 2 to 3 years? I think you've touched on the smart contract execution environment being on par in terms of scalability and speed, and I'm sure there's lots of other goodies. What else is on the horizon that you think is going to be a breakthrough?
Well, so one thing is going to be a blockchain interoperability. So we have to understand that if we want to have being in a market, to be the sole player in a market, you don't have a market. So there is going to be also a market of blockchains, and certain blockchains are doing better at doing certain things. We expect this to be happen because there is a good and specialization. But as you want to service your particular assets, you may want to bring them to a blockchain where it's going to be best served. You want to transfer their asset and be sure it can be transferred back post-execution, or that you are welcome to join a blockchain and then live there because you know that you can get up and leave anytime. Yeah. And so somehow this interoperability has been, like in blockchain world, an aspiration. And I believe that it's very good to start with aspiration. Our aspirations as humans, we should be as high as we can, but sooner or later, technology has to sustain these aspirations, otherwise it becomes just a dream, right? Which is different from an aspiration. So blockchain interoperability, I think, is going to be what we are going to focus, and to make sure that actually is going to be done in a distributed fashion. Mm-hmm. Because right now, if I want to transfer, say, an asset from a red chain to a blue chain, two things are true. I trust the red chain because my asset is in the red chain, and I trust the blue chain because I want to transfer my asset there. But right now, I should not trust anything else. And then right now, we are actually having this centralized token bridge in which you say, yeah, trust me, who I am John Doe, and I can guarantee you that to the blue chain that this asset no longer exists on the red chain and is open for sale on the blue chain. So who is John Doe? Right? So, well, okay, if you don't like John Doe, we can make free Jane D, John Doe, and Jim Da, and who cares? Who are these people? So what we want is that, you have to trust only the chain and nothing else. So we must find a way to express the will of an entire blockchain in some fashion that is understood by other blockchain, and really is not at the whims. I'm not at the captive to anybody in particular. I think we need this to have really the marketplace that things. We're
on the same page there. Our vision.
Perfect.
Multi-chain USDC, and USDC is a protocol that can work across these. Obviously, things like token swaps. You might depend on a governance mechanism or a regulated intermediary, and there's some degree of trust there. But in the grand scheme, it is no substitute for what you're describing as well. Well, excellent. Silvio, this has been a wonderful conversation. I really want to thank you.
Likewise. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.